welcome back to my channel. And it's been, well, it was last year since I last posted a video. Things just going on at work, and obviously with this pandemic it's quite busy for me, which makes doing videos quite difficult. Anyway, today we are looking at something not too new in the sense of the car and the layout, but for those that are just clicking in, this is Automobilista 2, and it uses the Project Cars engine, so that's why it probably looks slightly familiar. And I thought I'd mix it up a bit by putting in the helmet cam in VR mode. So if you've looked at previous videos of mine, the difference being in this VR mode compared with the other ones is you've got this look down the bottom of like the helmet. I just wondered whether or not it changed my impressions and changed how I feel about driving this game, and I have to say it does kind of make it feel even a bit more realistic. Now also what I would say as well is this car and combination as well makes it feel like you really are racing at Brands Hatch in the Porsche Carrera Cup. It really feels very immersive, and adding together with this helmet cam, which I think I'll stick with in the future, really does give that just a little bit extra more. So yeah, okay, these cars are now a number of months old, and there have been other cars that have been released now, like the Le Mans pack with the Mercedes and the McLaren and everything, but you can't really beat a one make, same class Porsche 911 championship, especially around Brands Hatch on the Indy circuit. And you can see we're in sort of overcast conditions. It's only a quick 5-minute race, so we're just under halfway through at the moment. You see I am in 5th place, really struggling to sort of keep with no, I'm sorry, I'm 6th. A few little mistakes there by the AI. Now we're up to 5th, and yeah, so we're overcast conditions, so it's not as warm, so it's a bit dull to look at, but it just helps as well with the frame rate that you don't have the sun glare and everything. So in VR mode, frame rate is everything if you haven't got VR. And yeah, so we are up to 5th. We're struggling a bit to catch those ahead, and this corner coming up here, Clearways, is the corner that I really do struggle in this 911. Very difficult to get the power down. When you're watching it, have a look at my steering movements through Clearways. The car is not a case of as you come out of Clearways just hit the throttle and car bunkers down and away you go. It really is a bit of a feathering of the throttle with this one, and that really adds to the sort of the demands that this car puts you through. It isn't an easy car to drive because it's rear-wheel drive and the engine's in the back, but with a bit of practice this is a lot easier to drive, and I have to admit it's probably a bit easier to drive than on a Zeta Corsa Competizione. But anyway, you see that the helmet cam, although a bit more difficult maybe in this light, on the far left hand corner you get that nice sort of shade that makes you think that you've got the visor in front of you as well. So that's quite nice. It's not just necessarily a completely clear screen. You've got that sort of slight scuffing marks where it's sort of been cleaned over time, and that's a nice little thing to have. The AI has massively improved probably since my last video as well. You'll see that again ahead of us. So what have we got? We got 4 cars ahead of us. They're all sticking pretty much to the racing line. They're not all over the place. There's a few certainly out of Clearways and onto the start-finish straight. They make the odd little tiny mistake, but on the whole you can see that they really do stick together, and that's quite nice. I'm just gonna stop for a minute. You can hear the engine sound, and I'll be back in a minute. So we're going to finish 5th, we're on the last lap, and yeah, really enjoying it at the moment, and I hope you are too with these videos. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch up with you again very soon.